friends, are you ready for some motivation today? I am going to go through my wardrobe behind me and I'm going to go ahead and do a wardrobe declutter like I do every single season. So I live in Minnesota if you haven't been around for a while and may not know that. And here in Minnesota, we definitely experience all 4 seasons. The longest of those would definitely be winter. So when spring comes around, you start to pull out some of those spring and summer pieces, but you're still really using a lot of those winter ones. And so my wardrobe turns into a complete and total mess every time that this happens. So we're gonna go through each piece. I'm gonna see if there are things that are worn out, that I need to get rid of, things that have shrunk, or that I just don't wear. And then I'm also gonna do my seasonal wardrobe switch like I do for the spring summer season and the fall and winter season. So let's go ahead and do that. Before we get started though, I just want to say if you are new here, my name is Meredith and I am better known around the internet as mereofalltrades. I do all kinds of hauls and unboxings, the occasional wardrobe declutter or style shop your closet video, and a little bit of everything else just for fun. So if that sounds like a good time, definitely hit the red subscribe button down below and we can hang out more often. All right, let's go ahead and dig into my dreaded wardrobe. Don't be scared. Ta-da! So, as you can see, it's definitely overflowing because I have been pulling for all of the season's wardrobe pieces. So the first thing that I like to do is take things out. I normally do this on my bed, so that's actually what I'm going to do this time. Last time around I didn't, just because I was worried about filming angles, but we're going to try it this time. So I usually keep categories of like my sleep tank tops, underwear, and then bras and socks are in here. And then I usually do, depending on the season, like these are my nicer shirts, these are my t-shirts that I usually keep folded in this bin. This is over here is hoodies, this is cardigans, bottoms that I generally like, leggings, things like that that don't stack quite as nicely, and then my denim. So I'm going to switch everything out onto the bed and I'll see you in a minute. So a couple of tips and tricks I thought I would tell you about is I always like to grab a couple of extra laundry baskets. And if you know you're going to be donating a bunch of clothes to like Goodwill or Salvation Army or your local thrift store, have a cardboard box or a plastic bag, something that you can just donate with the items already in it instead of putting it in a laundry basket and then having to transfer it later. It will just make your life so much easier. And if you're not ready to do a full wardrobe all at once, start in categories and do it section by section. The easiest one to probably do is going to be your bras, socks, and underwear, so start there and gain momentum. The other item that I have on the bed here is my bin that I keep my seasonal clothes in. So I have a storage bin that can be sealed to keep dust and cat hair and all that kind of thing out of it, and so we can have something to pack away. And I try not to get it where this is overflowing. The sleeping cat on my bed is Wookie. Now she is getting pretty old. She's about 19 years old, so she's probably just gonna sleep through most of this. Okay, so I have all of my tops, all my shirts piled on the bed. So I'm gonna go through everything one by one. And if it's something that is 3/4 sleeves that I think I'll be able to wear on cooler days throughout the spring, summer, and early fall, I'm going to set them aside and keep them in the pile. Short sleeve t-shirt. And then as I'm going through, I'm looking for things that are worn out. This I know I can wear for another season because it's in good shape, and start making piles. These are all really, really thick, so I'm going to keep all of these because I know I will wear them. And then I'm looking for things that it's time to go. Now, for example, I know in the last year I actually have not bought a lot of clothing. I know I do a lot of unboxings, but I just didn't keep that much. And I have a lot of items that I don't know if you can see, but they're just like worn out, falling apart, literally have, you know, holes in them. So this is obviously not something I'm going to donate. It's either going to get cut up into rags, and I'm going to look at it and say, okay, what did I love about this piece or what did I not love about this piece if it's something that I haven't worn and I'm going to get rid of. Now this shirt is just a plain old t-shirt, but I wore the heck out of it. First of all, because the fabric was really soft, and second of all, because even though it was just a basic t-shirt, it actually had a shaped cut to it. It was not boxy. It actually showed my figure, which I really enjoyed, and it's hard to find in t-shirts. So that's something going forward that I know that I want something that's not a boxy cut or I won't reach for it. So this one I'm saying goodbye to, and I'm just going to make a pile of the ones that unfortunately just are not savable or donatable. So I'm going to keep going. So I found 2 more items that I am going to get rid of. The first one is a top from Stitch Fix. It is pink clover. You guys have probably seen me wear it in videos if you've been around a while, but this one I have had for a full 3 years or more, and it is worn. I don't know if it's coming across, but it is super pilled, and it just is something I would never wear out of my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. Again, it's pretty worn, so nobody else is going to want it either, unfortunately. And then this one I'm going to see if anyone else wants, but I have just noticed that this is a very, very see-through fabric. So again, it's one of those things where I would absolutely need to layer it with something else. So this I'm going to save and see if anyone in the family wants it, and if not, I'll donate it. Now we're going to talk about decluttering things we bought for a fantasy self. So this top is a very nice blouse. However, since I bought it, it was a Stitch Fix item. It's a little bit see-through, and I need to remind myself that I only need so many dressy tops because I am a stay-at-home mom, and therefore I don't dress up. And while this is really cute and business casual, I don't generally have any place to wear tops like this. So the other thing I will say is that the fabric was a little bit scratchy. Now I do have a sister-in-law who is a similar size to me, and she tends to dress up a little bit more because she has an out-of-the-house kind of fancy job. So I'm gonna see if she wants this. And then the other thing I will say is when you buy that dress that you think you need for that event, and then you don't even end up wearing it and it sits in your closet. That would be me with this dress, so I'm also gonna pass this along to my sister-in-law. It's a little more of a slim cut through the hip and stomach area than what I'm really truly comfortable wearing, so I know that I won't pull for this. I haven't, and I've had it for 3 years. So we know that that was a mistake purchase, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this one as well. Another top that I bought, and it was really too snug and I couldn't size up, and I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just keep the smaller size. And then every time I wear it, I feel self-conscious in it, which is why I don't reach for it. Now, my mother-in-law absolutely loves striped tops, so I'm taking a wild guess as she's nodding behind the camera because she's sitting over here while I film this. If you could hear her giggling in the background. She's eyeballing this going, well, yes, I'm really glad you're getting rid of this, and boy, I can't wait to try it on. So my mother-in-law is probably going to keep this shirt, and she usually wears one size smaller than I do, so it will probably fit her perfectly. I'm going to get rid of this black tank top that I've had for a very long time, and to be honest, this style is just a little bit dated, so I don't tend to reach for it, but it does have some fun lace detail at the top and the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. Someone else might like it. I'm going to get rid of, it's really fun when you're like looking at everything you're getting rid of. Now, I've had this sweater for more than a decade, and when I worked at the salon, I would put this over top of a lot of my sleeveless dresses because I was a hairstylist, and I would shampoo people, and I always felt weird because I have short arms, like my armpit would be like in your face, and I felt weird wearing a sleeveless dress when I did that. So I am going to go ahead and pass this along. The other thing that I will say is that white greatly washes me out. So I've learned that about myself more and more over the years, and so I am definitely not going to be buying myself any white tops. So this sweater is still in good shape though, and I think my sister-in-law will like it to put over her dresses to wear to work. She's a librarian. Now, I absolutely love the style of this top, but I wish it was any other color. And this one I've had for years and years and years, and I used to wear it all the time. And I think it technically still fits, but I just stopped reaching for it. Again, it's white, and I've just realized that's not a good color choice for me. Another white shirt. Do you see one of these things where it's like, I need this wardrobe staple? Don't buy things that you think you need just because somebody else tells you that. If it's not something that's going to look good on you, don't buy it. Another white plain cami that I did buy to wear under other shirts, but I'm trying to get away from buying shirts that require a shirt to go with it because it's too see-through. So I would rather buy a higher quality top that is not see-through and then not have to wear the second layer. I know many of you have said this, especially YouTube friends who film. So I'm going to get rid of this white tank as well, but my sister-in-law might really like it for layering with her work pieces. This shirt is not something that I purchased, but Simply Earth partnered with me on a bunch of videos, and they sent me a free t-shirt as a nice little thank you gift, which was very kind, except for the fact that I don't necessarily want to wear a t-shirt of theirs. So I'm gonna see if my mother-in-law wants to do this for doing yard work. I have several worn out shirts, so I definitely don't need another one. It's perfectly fine, just I had a higher neckline, which I don't like, and just didn't need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass that on. It's in very good shape, so hopefully either my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law will need it. And the next two items come to the, you wash it too many times and it shrinks up. Now, most of you know that I like really long shirts. And so this shirt, while super cute, and I absolutely love the color and print, and I did actually keep it for a year longer than necessary so that I could wear it in some of my videos just to give variety to my tops, because I felt it was wasteful, but it shrank up and it is too short of a length, and so it shows my lower stomach, and I will not wear it in public. So this one's gonna go ahead and go. Both my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law are short torsoed, so they're going to enjoy that. My mother-in-law is very excited to get this top as well. So this is a Knox Rose top that you guys have seen me wear multiple times from Target. It's super cute, but as you can see, this lace panel here in the middle just keeps shrinking with each wash, even if I don't like dry it in the dryer or dry it on low. It still just keeps shrinking up and it's too short, which is a bummer because this one is a very pretty color for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that as well. I will say that me and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-laws, we do swap clothing just like we swap books and movies, so that works out just fine. And then I've got a few more tops that I'm getting rid of. So this one is a crew neck top, and every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, it's too much. I don't like it. It's up by my neck, and so I know I'm not going to reach for it. It's in perfectly good shape. So if either of my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law do not like that, then I will donate it because someone can get good use out of that item, because it's practically new. And then two things I have worn the heck out of and I'm getting rid of are these two tops. They are both just pilling like crazy and looking ratty and old. So these are going directly into the trash on that one. And this one maybe could get a little more use out of, so I'm going to see if my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law want it, but it is starting to pill, so that is unfortunate. So I have my stack of cardigans that I wear and that I like, and so I'm going to just go ahead and pack these away for winter in my bin. Woo, and I'm losing it! This is my stack of winter sweatshirts and more casual tops that I can wear out or around, and I'm going to go ahead and pack these all away. And here are my other long sleeve tops that are not sweatshirts. These are more like t-shirt material and regular, you know, cute kind of tops with details and things like that. As you can see, I do own a lot of black and gray. Here are all of the long sleeve shirts that are either in a more spring-like color, sort of like these ones here, or are very thin, lightweight sweatshirts or long sleeve shirts that I'm going to go ahead and keep through the spring, just in case, because like today this week is only in the 50s and 60s, but I need to get this filmed, so I'm going to keep these ones out. So here are all of my sleep camis that I wear, and then I have my Lalia perfumed bath salts that are just making my armoire smell nice, so I keep these in a little bin just to keep things nice and organized. So I'm going to put these back. So I do keep a few items that are just super ratty and have like paint splatters and things like that for working around the yard, and there are several more rooms in my house that I want to paint because after staring at the walls for the last year, I'm sick of the colors. How about you? So I'm going to go ahead and save these. So these are clothes that I have stained up or whatever, and I'm going to wear them out to the absolute last little bit that I can, because the most sustainable item of clothing you can get is the one that is already in your closet. Alright, so now I've categorized any lightweight cardigans that I can layer with in the spring and on cooler days. I have a few hooded sweatshirts. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 hooded sweatshirts that are lightweight that I can use like campfire nights, that kind of thing. And then this is my rattiest, oldest cardigan that I literally throw over my sleep tank tops on cool evenings and sleep in. It is holy, and it really should have been decluttered about 3 years ago, but it's too soft and I don't care. Here is every 3/4 length sleeve shirt that I own that I'm going to keep out for the next couple of months until it gets really, really hot. So I have transitional pieces. I found 3 socks that do not match and I cannot find the mates, so they're going to go ahead and go. Several pairs of socks that are completely worn out and have holes. Nobody wants those. Those are, oh, hi, kitty. Say, you going to say hi? Say hi on the video? Yeah? You're a good girl. All right, Mom's gonna finish up. Okay, so socks, and then I have one more shirt that is literally threadbare and worn out, so it is going as well. So that is everything that I'm gonna get rid of in the shirt section. So I also decluttered 2 bras, both of which are completely worn out, and then I bought just 2 to replace them because I only need so many. So I went ahead and straightened up my undies, which I'm not going to show you in great detail, but I have them in this nice little bin, and I find that that keeps them corralled and organized. All right, so this bin is all of my socks, bras, sports bras, and as well as my beach cover-up. So that's all going to go right back in my armoire as well. All right, so here are all of my tank tops, both the ones that are ribbed if I want to layer or just put under a cardigan, and then my athletic ones where they are like racer backs that I wear over a sports bra, and then my cute going out ones. So I do try to section things off, and then, you know, when you're going through each category, really look at what colors do you gravitate towards, what pieces are you really not wearing, you're still going to keep it, but maybe you just don't wear it as often, and why might that be? And look at which ones look really good on you as far as like your coloring and your skin tone goes. So here is what I've got. As you can see, I tend to gravitate a lot towards reds. I have a decent amount of prints. Most of them are floral if they're a print of any kind. And a lot of these have crochet details, so we know that about me. And by far the largest category in my wardrobe are t-shirts. Apparently that is my weakness, is t-shirts of all kinds. Solid print, polka dots, florals, all of the ones. So I'm going to go ahead and sort these into different categories. The ones that I'm going to wear that are my nicer ones, the ones that are casual, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and sort now. So here are all of my graphic tees, and I always try to fold them. I fold them in quarters, and I always try to fold them so that the graphic is showing so that I can see which shirt I'm grabbing for, and then I store them upright like this in my bin. So that is how that looks. So one thing that I have noticed about my summertime wardrobe is that it has a lot, and I do mean a lot, of navy blue. So I've got a navy blue polka dot, a solid navy blue with some crochet detail, a navy blue backgrounded floral, and another navy blue backgrounded floral. So I definitely don't need any more navy blue tops. So if you happen to see me trying on a really cute navy blue top that I'm thinking about keeping, tell me no. All right, and then I also have a more rosy tone. That's another category in my wardrobe that I do have a decent amount of, so I don't really need any more rosy, mauvey, pink tones in my wardrobe either. So, but these are all the ones where if I wanted something to be cute, to maybe pair with my nicer denim, and I'm gonna go somewhere and I want to look put together, these are the tops that I know that I can absolutely grab for. I like the way I look in them and I don't have to think about them. And the other thing I buy a lot of are t-shirts that are V-neck t-shirts. I have a nice collection of those. So we have V-necks with stripes, we have marled gray, we have a nice dusty sea foamy sort of green, lots of black, some tie-dye, some solid teal in a more vibrant shade, coral, printed, more black, mustard, ooh, fancy, more black, more black, gray, red, blue, purple, more black. Okay, so now I have all of the V-neck t-shirts that are older that I don't necessarily gravitate towards when I'm going somewhere, so I put those in here. Definitely can wear them until they're worn out. And then these are my newer, nicer, still in good shape, and I would wear them out of the house ones. So I'm going to stack those with my fancy tops. Someone came in to help. You say hi? Hi. You wave? Alright, here are my cotton bike shorts for bumming around the house and my sleep shorts. My 2 pairs of denim shorts. I'm actually going to declutter one of them because it is not fitting me very well anymore. And so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along and see if my sister-in-law wants it. So I'm down to 1 pair of jean shorts. But to be honest, I don't wear them all that often. So these are probably going to be enough for me. So here are all my athletic style capri leggings and 2 pairs of athletic bike shorts. So I'm going to put those in my bin. I'm going to be getting rid of several pairs of leggings that I have worn the heck out of. These ones are trash because they're holy. These ones are trash because they're holy. These ones are trash because they're holy. And I'm getting rid of 2 that were mistake purchases. I bought them. They were a little too big. I thought they would shrink because they were 100% cotton, and they did not. So I'm going to donate these. And I'm going to give these ones to my mother-in-law because they shrank too much. You just can't win sometimes, right? I have my 5 pairs of jeans. I'm going to pack some of these away because I won't be wearing 5 pairs of long pants in the summertime. I have 5 pairs of long athletic pants. I'm going to keep 2 of them out for cooler days and pack the rest away. I've got 2 pairs of crop jeans, so I feel like 2 pairs of crop jeans and 1 pair of denim shorts is going to be enough. And then I have 3 pairs of like cottony capri length leggings, so I don't need any more of those either. So we'll be good to go. And then the last pile is over here, and these are jeans that I keep. There are various lengths that are either too big or too small, and my weight fluctuates up and down all the time, and so I save them and wear them when they fit and trade them out when I don't. Alright guys, and here are the fruits of my labor. A very nice and well organized armoire. So I'll walk you through. So we've got the socks and socks and bras, underwear, ready, working out in the yard clothes, tank tops that are athletic or sleep tanks. Got my long sleeve and 3/4 sleeves, my t-shirts that are more casual, my cute tops that I know I can wear out and about, my munchkin. I've got my jeans and my athletic long pants. Got all of my shorts and like yoga pants that are casual and I wouldn't wear them out of the house. And then my athletic style leggings and capri, mostly capris. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is everything. I hope you got some wardrobe inspiration and some organization inspiration as well. Hopefully you will find a few things that you can declutter, or better yet, pass on to a friend to get new life. And until next time, guys, I'll pop up some videos for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Say bye-bye, friends. Bye. Bye, guys.
Such a hand. She is such a hand.
Just as I'm trying to stop the video, text message comes through, so I'm like trying to swipe. So you're gonna be able to see that at the end.